heavy shadow of Trump's second term on the global economy. In 2025, the global economy is experiencing significant turbulence, largely due to the policies of US President Donald Trump during his second term. His administration's aggressive trade measures, protectionist stance, and isolationist policies are reshaping international economic dynamics. Number 1. Escalation of trade wars. President Trump has implemented sweeping tariffs on imports from major trading partners, including a 25% tariff on goods from Canada and Mexico, and a 20% tariff on Chinese products. These actions have led to a retaliatory measures from affected countries, escalating tensions and disrupting global supply chains. The trade war has particularly impacted industries reliant on cross-border manufacturing, such as automotive and electronics. Number 2. Market volatility and economic contraction. The imposition of tariffs and subsequent trade disputes have triggered a sharp decline in global stock markets. In April 2025, markets experienced their largest downturn since the 2020 crash, with indices like the S&P 500 and Nasdaq plummeting. Economists warn that unless trade tensions ease, the world could face a significant economic recession. Number 3. Impact on emerging markets. Emerging economies, particularly those in Asia and Latin America, are bearing the brunt of Trump's protectionist policies. Countries like Mexico and China are experiencing economic slowdowns due to reduced exports and disrupted supply chains. These nations are grappling with declining growth rates and increased unemployment. Number 4. Inflationary pressures. The tariffs have led to higher import costs, which are being passed on to consumers in the form of increased prices. Inflation rates are rising globally, affecting purchasing power and living standards. Central banks are facing challenges in managing inflation without stifling economic growth. Number 5. Reconfiguration of global trade alliances. In response to US policies, countries are re-evaluating their trade relationships. The European Union is considering strengthening its economic ties within the bloc and with other regions to mitigate the impact of US tariffs. China is seeking new markets for its exports, while Canada and Mexico are exploring alternative trade agreements outside the US-centric framework. Number 6. Strain on multinational corporations. Multinational corporations are facing increased operational costs and complexities due to the shifting trade landscape. Companies are being forced to reconsider their global supply chains, with some contemplating relocating production to countries less affected by US tariffs. The uncertainty is leading to delays in investment decisions and project implementations. Number 7. Energy sector disruptions. The energy sector is experiencing volatility as a result of changing trade policies. Tariffs on energy imports and exports are affecting prices and availability. Countries dependent on energy exports to the US are facing declining revenues, while those reliant on imports are dealing with higher costs. Number 8. Political instability and global tensions. The economic repercussions of Trump's policies are contributing to political instability in various regions. Protests and civil unrest are becoming more common as populations react to economic hardships. Diplomatic relations are also being strained. with countries challenging US policies through international forums and negotiations. Number 9. Technological and industrial shifts. The global technological landscape is undergoing changes as countries seek to reduce dependence on US technology. Nations are investing in domestic innovation and forming new partnerships to advance in areas like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and biotechnology. This shift is altering the competitive dynamics in various industries. Number 10. Long-term outlook. The long-term effects of Trump's second term on the global economy remain uncertain. While some analysts predict a return to growth as trade agreements are renegotiated and markets adjust, others foresee prolonged economic challenges. The outcome will depend on the administration's ability to balance protectionist policies with the need for international cooperation and economic stability. In conclusion, the global economy in 2025 is navigating through a period of significant upheaval, influenced heavily by the policies of President Trump's second term. The unfolding economic landscape will require adaptability and strategic planning from nations and businesses worldwide.